few days ago, I started trading from 0 coins in EA Sports FC. I started off by playing some moments to get some starter coins, and after that I started to trade with some gold cards who had chemistry styles applied onto them to hopefully sell them for more. And this is the next episode of part of that series, and as you can see in the top right, I'm currently on 60,000 coins, and if I come over to my transfer list, I have got a ton of cards sold on, and we are doing pretty well. But the aim for this video is to get over 100,000 coins. And you might be sat there thinking, well, this guy's trying to make 1,000,000 coins, why should I even care about that? Let me explain. So in this series I have got 7 episodes to complete this challenge, with each episode being a day of trading. And if I fail that challenge, I have to give one person who likes this video, comments down below and subscribes if they are new, 12,000 FC points. So we really need to get a move on. If you want to build the best team possible in EA Sports FC, make sure to go and buy some coins from Mule Factory and use the code LECOINS5 for a discount. So lads, as you can see from the last episode, a ton of gold cards have sold on, but because it's a new episode, what I need to do first and foremost is clear the transfer list, and we have currently got 60,000 coins in the bank. I've got a few silver players that need selling. However, I had a comment on my last video and I need to go and check something out. So on my last video, like I mentioned, I did play some moments just to get a 50k pack to give us some starter coins, and someone commented on that video saying, you know that you could have just gone and played moments and got a consumables pack, which is tradable. So we've got a gold pack and we've got a gold premium pack, but if we come over to seasonal, we've got a rare consumables pack, which is a pack which contains a mix of rare consumables for 8 stars. Which isn't actually too bad. So I went into moments to grind out as many stars as possible. After around an hour, I got all the stars that we needed and it was time to open the pack. And now all I need to do, hopefully, is just back out of here, go over to the star gallery, and fingers crossed I should get myself a shadow and a hunter back from this. If this works, I'll be very, very happy. Let's see what we get from this. Oh, okay, right, fine. We've managed to get ourselves a hunter and a catalyst, and anything else? Draft token. I've said in this series that I'm not going to play games online, so we can't use this unless I'm going to use it for, I don't know, single player, but who's doing that? For this video, what I'm going to be doing is the fastest way to make coins. I've already made a video on this, so make sure to go and check out the full video to see this method if you want to. But basically all the method is coming onto the market, and I'm basically going to be buying players who are needed for different squad building challenges. Now, when they get part of a squad building challenge solution, typically what happens is that player will rise in price. So all I'm going to be doing in this method is trading around any new released squad building challenges. And now I'm saying it out loud, I'm actually not too sure what squad building challenges we've got. So I need to come over here and go and check the SBC tab. Now when you watch this video, you're not going to be able to do this because it may have changed, or the SBC won't be out, but honestly, this method works time and time again. So the most recent one, which I probably could think about trading around, is this Trailblazers Challenge 4. So what I'm going to do now is come over to Footbin, which is basically a database website for FIFA and EA Sports FC. I'm going to come over to this tab here where it says SBCs, and I'm going to click on Active SBC. And then what I'm going to do is look for any newly released squad building challenges. Now, there's a couple here that we maybe could use. This Trailblazers 4 challenge, this does expire soon, so maybe this one could work. So all I do is click on it, and then I click on to completed challenges, and then after that all I'm going to do is literally just sit here and hope that a new squad building challenge solution pops up, and then try and price fix around it. This is going to be pretty difficult. So the first player has just got into a squad building challenge solution for the marquee matchups. Now I'm trading around the marquee matchups and Trailblazers. Now you can do marquee matchups every single week. With it being Monday, the day of me recording this, I feel like a lot of people will be completing these squad building challenges, and his current price is sat around 1.4k. So if we back out now and we come over to my unassigned pile, I have got 27 different items, and yeah, I've bought none of these any higher than 1,000 coins. So what I'm going to start to do now is slowly start to sell these on. When you're using this method, do not list up all your players at once because they will not sell on. List maybe 1, 2, 3 at the absolute maximum at a time. So I'm just going to get all these listed up and hopefully keep making some coins. As long as that solution stays the top on the Footbin solutions, people will use it, and I can sell to both traders and people who want to complete the SBC. After around 10 minutes, I've actually broken even with some of these cards. The one issue that I'm facing with this method immediately is that the cards just aren't selling quick enough. And whilst I've made my money back, it doesn't mean that I've made any decent profit, because all of this stuff is still selling. At the bare minimum, I can sell all this stuff on at 200 coins and get our money back, and I will still make a profit of around 2,000, 3,000 coins on everything. But if I'm going to be doing all this, if I'm going to be doing this all day, there's no way that I can just sit and rely on this method. I need to come up with something else. So at that point, I went to look on the market to see if there were any other opportunities for me to make some coins. So what I decided to do was mix both methods that I'd used in this video and the last video. So I'm going to be using the gold rush shadow method just to bump the coins up whilst I'm doing trading with the solution stuff. So whilst I'm waiting for the new solutions to come up on Footbin, I've still got something else to do. So again, you know how this method works. Gold rush, and then you're going to go over to shadow, and then what I'm going to do is find the minimum price. Today the minimum price is around 1.2k, as you can see at the bottom. So all I'm going to do now is just sit here and refresh over and over again, and hopefully be able to find some decent cards. So I've just got myself this Polina. Now I hope that this method's still working, because when I used it the other day, I was buying cards and they just didn't sell for anything. So let's go and see how much this Polina, if I can spell his name right, let's see how much he's actually selling for with a shadow applied onto him. Okay, I mean, it looks like, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to carry on using this method too. So as part of my new regime, I have gone and got myself 2 gold rare shadow cards, and I've also gone and picked up this Sylvia Rebello, who I've paid no more than 1,000 coins for. On the market currently, she is selling for, let's take a look at the bottom, she's going for about 2,000 coins. There's one there at 700 coins, so I'm obviously going to buy that. Come over to my transfer list. Is anything else sold on? So we've got 2 of these cards sold on. We've also got a Jolinton sell on, and I've still got some silvers waiting to go. So these need to go pretty soon. I've listed them up at long time, so I really hope, I really hope that I can get this stuff sold on, but this is so risky. So it's a bit later on now, and I have gone and got myself a ton of gold shadow players, and I want to get you up to speed with what I've been doing this afternoon, because the plan that I initially had went completely out the window. So if I back out of here, I want to just show you something on the transfer list. Now, as you'll be able to see, I've got loads of gold rare shadow players that have been selling on perfectly, but one thing that hasn't really happened, which I thought was going to happen, was a ton of sales on the silver stuff, specifically these ones over here, the Rebello, and I've also got some other ones from a completely different day of trading. In addition to that as well, I've also started to move on to the next method for the next video, which is going to be a special card method. So if you want to see that, make sure to get this video to over 1,000 likes. Honestly, I wanted to use that method all throughout this video, but I thought, you know what, I'll save it for the next video. So now what's actually happened is that I have gone and got myself 30 different items, and all of these are gold rare. Well, I was going to say gold rare special, then that's not actually possible, Lewis. Gold rare shadow, but if you take a look at some of the prices on some of these players, the prices are actually a lot higher than minimum price. That's because I've started to use a completely different method on how I buy these coins. Again, likewise with that special method, if you want to see that, 1,000 likes on this video and I'll get it out in the next episode. It's just going to make this video a bit too long to get into it, but as you can see, these are all the cards that I've got, and I'm coming to pretty much like the end of the day now. So I think the best thing to do is get all these players listed up, come back in the morning and just see where I'm up to. So it's the next morning now, and I want to jump over to my transfer list and show you everything that is sold on. I'll be honest, the methods that I've found in this video are really good. So in my next video, for absolute certain, I will show you how to do them, and I'll probably even make follow-up videos on them in the future, because they are genuinely printing coins. Here's some of the sales that we've had. We've had actually very good luck with this. Very good luck indeed. Not all of our bronzes and our silvers sold on, which is a tiny bit of a pain in the ass, and I've still got 1 or 2 things still selling. However, it's time to show you how much I've made in this episode. So after a full day of trading, we started off last episode with 60,000 coins, and in this video we are finishing on 102,000 coins, meaning that we have got 5 episodes left to make 1 million. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click here to go and watch another one. You will absolutely love it. Aish.